Yeah, good morning everyone. Today our the topic of our discussion is benefits and drawbacks of online learning. So what I personally believe is in this modern technology, in this modern world, technology is playing a major thing where people can access any content through online tutorials. What do you say about this?
Yeah, I agree with you. There are many resources, and people need to learn to be adaptive. So they need to be adaptive to adjusting to this learning resources. And I think it is possible because online learning makes it easy for the user or for the student to learn from any place or any. I think it is a benefit.
Exactly, it has many uses as if we can, access it anytime, and that we have a lot of wide range of resources from which we can learn it.
It helps for engineering students. If you take example like DSA, like it costs near the outside. So if we learn from YouTube on online platforms, it is very easy. So we can interact with the online classes and make our doubts clarified.
It also skills or new innovations, and not only that, we save the transport charges and some uh, other extra costs. It is more cost efficient to the poor students. They can learn a new skills. They can update to the new technologies like that.
In addition to that, by learning through online, there are some benefits and as soon as some distractions and drawbacks also. Why? Because these online technology creates some interactions like only through online, but there is some drawbacks like face-to-face interactions was not possible. So by this way, person-to-person interaction will be decreased. Exactly, hands-on experience is also needed in any field of study, so that will also be decreased in
Not on-
online.
Not only that, the queries raised by the students cannot be clarified. They cannot learn the skills fully. Uh, it is one type of the drawback for the online classes.
I would like to add some more point is the one of the main point is procrastination where coming in online learning people are procrastinate their works
I
because
agree
of their
with you.
flexibility.
During the COVID times, we had online classes, and most of that we skipped the classes. We self skipped the classes. We were not self motivated. So, what is the point of conducting such classes when the students are not even paying their attention? So, I think that is a major drawback.
Exactly. Then in that case, going like offline study will be
Much
way
better,
better
yes.
because studying online it makes us very procrastinated and we would like okay it's free we will look at it. But if it's offline you would have paid for that course so at least you will go and try to learn something.
As you are saying that the cons of the online platform. So let me give an example. I am working under a UI design of one particular dashboard where we can learn our topics like full stack development and DSA. And I am preparing an like a resume builder where we can based on our experience and our performance completely the AI will create our resume and for teachers and they should interact with people through PPTs, right? So for those teachers, they it will help for PPTs also, and that's it.
I think that instead of attending online classes, if we are paying money and if we are traveling on our road, we will know that we have that responsibility to sit and listen to the classes. So I think conducting offline classes will be more beneficiary. But it doesn't mean that online classes are not worth it. Online classes are also worth it, but for small courses, which does not require hands-on experience.
Exactly, because
face-to-face.
doubts clarifying, if it's doubts are the main thing, and if you are not clarified with our doubts, how can we proceed further?
I agree with you. Yes. Any more examples that you would like to state?
Examples like in corona time all are conducting online classes, so by this way by conducting these classes some are attentive and some are like casual things, okay leave it we can learn later, like these type of consequences are occurred. So my opinion is often classes are conducted while not through online often are very much better to compare it to online. These online classes affects our health issues also. It affects our eyes. It leads to affect our eyes more than that. So I think
Issues.
yes, I think offline classes are better.
Yes, I agree with you. Most of the people might not also have access to devices like mobile phones or
Exactly.
laptops to attend the online classes. So I
So we think that benefits and drawbacks of online learning are huge when in compared to offline. Thank you.
thank you.
Today we are going to have a peer-to-peer discussion on impacts and benefits and drawbacks of online learning. So nowadays online learning modern education, and advancements in technologies and increased in demand of flexible learning. So what do people think about it?
Yes, also it provides flexible and it keeps going on to provide best education to rural areas and unreserved areas in various regions of the country. And it provides best education with flexibility at anywhere and anytime to the educators. And it avoids also discrimination among the students of disability students.
Yes, I agree with your point, Pradeep. And as online learning proceeds, provides so many facilities as we can learn and review again if you can't understand everywhere. If you are, for suppose, if you are in face-to-face learning, then we are maybe hesitate to ask something again and again to the teacher. But in online learning, we can review and revisit again and again. So it might be the best learning over face-to-face learning.
That's Gayatri, you were right. And online is very cautious for the students as well as the new learners and for the beginners. And it can be learned anywhere and for the flexible time. It is advantage to the students for the who study more time and they can revise and study more time flexibly.
We can learn at any place and any time in online learning, and we can save money by compared to the regular classes.
In addition to your points, nowadays people are not traveling much, so they can have their time at home and they can listen the online classes. So through online classes, they can get more accurate scores, and it will be relevant to their smart education, right?
But Varshit, I mentioned your point, but in a face-to-face discussion, they can get instant feedback from the professor and the instructor. But in online class, they may take more time to get the feedback from the instructor. So I recommend to learn as possible as outside of the classes.
So there might be some pros and cons on this particular online based learning. So recently I have watched one movie, Veteran. So in that, Rana got arrested by having a company on online education, and he is making that company more profitable in misusing way. So all the people are based on that learning, they are accused to having a EMI loans to purchase that provided learning loans by the company. So most of the people are wasting on money on not online platform, all online platforms. Depending on some online platforms, these cases are not good.
Yes, also, but in this digital era, most of the students are choosing only digital platforms like gigs to improve their skills and to enhance their skills to provide the best opportunities to get jobs for their livelihoods.
In my opinion, students can also improve their technical skills because there are many free courses, and it is very lucky to the students that they are getting the internships and courses at less cost.
Yeah, but I partially agree with your point. There are some learnings which we need laboratory to implement the knowledge what we learn in the classes. So the online learning might be not good for that learning classes like laboratory, like medicines, etc. In that particular area, we have to go to the face-to-face conversations with teachers, etc.
Absolutely right. In this point, we have to learn hands-on experience to gain knowledge and more about the rather than the online courses.
These online platforms must provide some certifications, like, so it will be valuable after the completion of the course completion, or it will be value and adds the weightage to your resume, so you can build up your resume more and get a good job. And that online course will be most efficient to your end.
And also online, by taking online courses, we can save our time. When we are going to the learning to the digital era, it saves our time most of the time. So I recommended to learn anything to the online courses.
There are also drawbacks of online learning. Our screen time and will have to depend mainly on the internet. There are some network issues also in the middle of the learning.
In conclusion, we are concluding that taking a online course, depending upon their flexibilities and their opinions, online course is best for them. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Today, our GD topic is benefits and drawbacks of online education.
online learning lets you study and at your own space from anywhere. You can access easily resources, videos, quizzes, any online platform like YouTube, whatever, and it makes your learning interesting more.
The students can learn easily in online platforms so that they can improve their skills.
Coming to online platforms, we have many resources, so we can access more information. We can gain more knowledge, and also we have we cannot interact to the person directly, so we can lack in that state. What is your opinion?
I agree with you, Gayatri, but I want to add some points like online education is very useful because we can learn from anywhere. Technology has made education very easy nowadays because in past students are mainly depends on books, textbooks or libraries. In that days, education is limited. So whatever we can learn from the available resources only. But technology made technology provides a lot of information we can access from wherever we want. For example, take YouTube. YouTube is whenever we miss our class or we are interested to learn new things, we can learn whatever you want from YouTube. Whatever.
Yeah, through online learning, there are so many benefits, and online learning provides so many free platforms to learn. Those who are not afford money, uh, those can learn free from those platforms, and they also can learn digital learning, how the digital tools are working, software. They can learn with the technical skills through online learning.
Online learning is flexible and accessible. You can study anywhere, and for example, there is an who is she wants to study more. She wants to study more, and she is joining online courses and gaining more knowledge. And what's your opinion?
For students, the online platform is very useful because it is free of cost and effectively, but there are so many drawbacks also. They want to give self-respect and discipline in online platform there is not useful.
For example, let me take in a corona time, there are many students who utilized their time in a effective way, and who even passed their time by wasting the time on the internet. So it depends on us where we can utilize the time in a effective way or pass the time in a waste way. So self motivation is important for us in utilizing the time on the internet or gaining knowledge.
For some people, they can learn fastly in classrooms. Are for some people, they can learn slowly. They need more time to learn. So, like that, people like that, they can visit or they can view multiple times that video, so they can learn whatever they want. And of course, yeah, I agree that online learning is important, but it have negative sides also. Like we can't interact with teacher. There is no face to face interaction and hands on practice also. We need labs to practice, but in online education there is no labs. And
there is a technical issues or there is a technical issues. Some places are not good internet. Some places are is a good internet, but so there is an lack of internet. Poor peoples get distracted to that.
Yeah, spending more time on online learning, it can affect our vision, and there is a reducedness in the book learning. We can learn so much from the book. We can read by our own and learn. Uh, through books, we can motivate ourselves also through learning, and there is no there is no benefits. There are also some drawbacks in online learning. So we use the online learning with minimum and get knowledge. what we have to learn. There is another drawback. There is no hands-on experience while we learn in online. When we learn, we are hands-on experience are there. We know coding, but when we not practice that, it is not working to anywhere. So this is one of the drawback.
And because of this online education, students are maybe too dependent on ChatGPT. When in an exam we are simply copying from that. That kills our critical thinking, and it is useful, but we have to use it wisely. When we use it wisely, it is very useful. And
So to summarize, there are many advantages and disadvantages in online learning. So based on our self-respect, self-motivation, we need to utilize the online platforms in a effective way. Thank you.
Thank you.